Have you ever read in the book of Genesis and wonder what it meant when they said that God confused their language? Well, this video will discuss just that. As the story goes in Genesis, the people of that day were building a tower that was to reach the heavens. And God saw that, the Elohim, and God had said that if they don't confuse their language, that they would reach up to heaven. And God didn't want that. So God made it that they couldn't understand each other. But we see in language, like you have many people that speak different languages, and people might visit different countries, but eventually you learn the language. Now, if this God, the Elohim, wanted to prevent this communication, that blocking of communication could only be hindered for a short time, and then once they relearned another language, then be able to continue the activity of building this tower. So I don't believe that their language of confoundment was something verbal. It wasn't that speech. I think the communication that really happened that was hindered were the people's ability of mental telepathy, to be able to use their mind to communicate with another person or groups of people. They could be at any part of this planet, communicate, and maybe people had different skills and abilities in different parts of the world to help do this new project of building this tower to reach the heavens. And so if you have all these people with different abilities, and then they're able to come together for this project. So by preventing this mental ability, you are greatly hindering a person and that instantaneous communication. And so with a speech, one's verbal language and the words and the symbols of words can change over time. And that could add a confusion. Words change over time, and you could misunderstand somebody, the meaning. That could cause confusion. That can cause fighting. But with mental telepathy, that's a different game. It's pure understanding, and it's instantaneous. So this God had abilities, and this God was very specific and wanted to crunch their abilities of communicating. So this is what I think it really means in Genesis, when at one time there was a common language, the same tongue, as they say that there's only one true consciousness, and it's that central consciousness, universal consciousness, which links to all the thoughts that are out there. There's never any miscommunication when it's that mind-to-mind communication.